Where's my phone? I can't find my phone. Oh, ding-ling-ling. Hello. Oh, hi, Roz. No, I didn't know there was a test tomorrow. Are you kidding? I haven't got to get ready for a speech. I am so disorganized, I just can't find anything. I'm just so stressed. Bye, I can't talk to you now. I can't do this, I quit. Oh, I'm not crazy. I am just stressed. Yeah, I am not crazy. I am just, this must be stress. I know I'm not crazy. After researching stress and living in a hectic world for almost 50 years and being a single parent for 25 years, I am here to inform you about stress and its negative role on emotional and physical health. I will inform you of 3 components of stress: what stress is, what causes stress, the symptoms of distress on our physical and emotional well-being, and I want to give a few coping skills to help you learn to manage stress. What is stress? Webster's dictionary states that stress is mental and physical and emotional tension. Doctors and researchers agree that stress is a combination of biological and emotional reactions that people have in response to threatening and challenging events of their lives. These events are called stressors. Your body has a built-in response to stress. It is called the fight or flight response. For example, if a dog was charging at you, just foaming mouth and barking, and your body immediately shifts into an emergency response. The emergency mode is your heart rate rises, your muscles are tense, your nervous system releases needed energy. You are instantly ready for action. You have a choice. You either can fight or you can flee. Your body naturally equips you with needed energy for this emergency. What happens in the brain is the stress activates the pituitary gland, and the pituitary gland releases hormones from the adrenal glands. The major hormones is adrenaline and cortisol. Cortisol is known as the stress hormone. Your adrenal glands release these chemicals into your bloodstreams, and this provides you with lots of needed energy. These biological changes are good when faced with danger. You have the needed energy to deal with it. This response should be used for these events for short periods of time only. The problem arises when your body and mind is constantly responding to events in life, events in daily life. Chronic stress causes the blood pressure to go up, heartbeat rises, painful muscles, tight painful muscles, excessive pressure on the adrenal glands. This constant response to stressors causes symptoms of illness. Some stressors in life are relationship conflicts in marriage, raising children with little help from the spouse, single parenting, financial problems, debt, work issues, unemployment issues, teenagers. There are major crises that happen in life causing grief and suffering and difficulty. Death of a family member, divorce, causing emotional pain for the spouse and the kids. Disabled children, abandonment, single parenting, without child support or without that emotional help. These all put the body into stress mode. Professor and Dr. Paul J. Roche, leading stress expert at the American Institute of Stress, stated, "It is estimated that 75 to 80% of all visits to primary care physicians in the U.S. are stress-related complaints. Some stress-related illnesses are diabetes from too much cortisol in the system, causing insulin cell resistance, fibromyalgia, tense, painful muscles, ulcers, arthritis from constant inflammation in your body, heart disease, stroke, food disorders, undereating, overeating, even cancer from the lowered immunity that all this stress on your system causes." Symptoms of emotional distress are anxiety, panic, depression, compulsiveness, obsession, poor concentration, memory lapse, and feelings of being overwhelmed. The good news is that you can learn to manage stress by learning new coping skills and developing new habits. You can't change the stress and the events that happen in your life, but you can change your responses to it. The first thing to do is to learn about your own personal stress responses and to develop new habits to help contribute to your well-being. Proven methods of stress management are laughter, sense of humor always helps, exercise, walking is wonderful, it's cheap, eating healthy, less sugar, more protein, and of course your vegetables and your fruit, connecting with uplifting people. Connection is crucial for venting your feelings, and you need to be in a safe environment or with safe people that won't judge you. Organize your life. This is crucial for college students. Organizing and time management can nip the many stressors in your life. For example, lateness. If your time is organized, you will not be chronically late. Allow time for interruptions, children, accidents. A few techniques for the college students are to use a calendar. Write your appointments down, your class time. Utilize that time between between classes. That's a great time to do your homework. Even schedule your homework. Schedule work. A lot of us work. I schedule time with my grandchildren. They're just the light of my life, and that's another thing. Get family support. Think of those good things in your life, like family. I like to decorate. I like color. So I try and just have that around me. Your notes, have them organized, labeled. Get a phone call, somebody says there's a test. Oh yeah, I'm ready. That test is scheduled there. And oh, do you need some of my notes? Let's get together and let's study. I covered what stress is, the causes of stress, and the symptoms of negative stress on your health, and give you a few tips to help manage that. And remember, practice is perfect.